never seen a crowd like this. They ain't never screamed loud like this. It's more than beautiful, more than beautiful.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Kincaid or IceRink5am here, and welcome to my third ever Call of Duty Ghost Best Class Setup video. Now, as you know, I do not do class setup videos until I get a weapon gold, because that means I have some experience with the weapon, and I actually can tell you a very good setup, rather than just playing with the gun a little bit and then not actually knowing too much about it. So, I actually managed to get my Honey Badger gold, and I was very wrong about this weapon at the start of Call of Duty Ghosts. When I did my Honey Badger weapon guide, I said that there was nothing that made this weapon any better than using an AK or any other assault rifle like that. But the more I use it, the more I like it, and currently, this is actually my most used weapon in Call of Duty Ghosts, so I really do enjoy using this weapon, and this should make for a very interesting class setup. So to kick it off, we've got the Honey Badger with the foregrip and the extended magazines. The Honey Badger has great iron sight, so you really don't need a red dot, but its recoil is a little bit high, so the foregrip definitely helps it out, and since this weapon has a built-in suppressor, extended mags are definitely the next best option. Now in this class, I do not run a secondary weapon as it's really not necessary. You really have plenty of time to reload your 45 round magazine. With the extended mags, you won't really get caught off guard without bullets in your clip. Also, I usually run a C4, but on this class, it really just doesn't fit with my perk setup, so I don't run any lethals or tacticals. Now the perk setup is where this class becomes very interesting, but I've done a lot of different testing with the Honey Badger perks, and quite honestly, this is what I find works best. Since the Honey Badger is pretty similar to a submachine gun in how it plays, I run perks that make it play even more like a submachine gun and are very useful for rushing. So I need Ready Up, which is essential, and I also use Agility to move quicker around the map, and then I also throw on Steady Aim, as hipfire is very, very important when you're rushing, and it's definitely good to have more accurate hipfire. Also, I run Scavenger, because with the kill streaks I go on, I typically run out of ammo, so you can run Scavenger or fully loaded, that's up to you. Also, I don't usually run ICU, but on a class where you're going very fast pace and you're going to be in the enemy spawn, I like to run ICU because it allows me to regen health and keeps me alive longer. Also, focus is absolutely essential to win gunfights. In my previous class setup video, lots of people were angry that I was not running quick draw, and guys, it's not necessary. Learn to play without it, and I promise you will be fine without the quick draw perk. It's really not necessary, and you will find yourself more successful using other perks in the long run. You'll also notice that I'm missing two perks considered essential by many, and those are Off the Grid and Dead Silence. Now, Off the Grid is not essential on this specific class because I'll be rushing very, very hard, and even if the enemies do manage to pick up two SATCOMs, I'll be moving around so much that even if they see a radar pulse, I probably won't be in that same spot the next time the radar pulses. As for Dead Silence, it does become essential based on what game mode you're playing. In free-for-all, search and rescue, or search and destroy, you will definitely want to use Dead Silence, as well as other slow-paced game modes. Now, what perks should you switch out for Dead Silence? I would recommend Scavenger or Steady Aim based on how good of a player you are. If you're a better player who's going to stay alive for a while, keep Scavenger and dump Steady Aim. And if you're a weaker player who's not going to stay alive for more than 7 or 8 kills, go ahead and dump Scavenger for Dead Silence. As for my point streak setup with this class, I run very low yet effective streaks. I like to use the SATCOM, the IMS, and the Sentry Gun. I like to use the SATCOM over the Battle Hind in this class setup because since I'm rushing, I really want to know where the enemies are when I'm in their spawn, and the SATCOM allows me to do this. The IMS and the Sentry Gun are very easy to get, and they're also very, very effective in objective game mode, so I would definitely recommend using them. Ultimately, this is one of the best rushing classes to use in Call of Duty Ghosts, and you will rack up an immense amount of kills, but you'll also find that you die quite a bit. In the gameplay you're watching, I go 66 and 31, which is a lot of kills, but also a lot of deaths, and that's kind of what you can expect with this class. You'll be very successful in terms of kill-death ratio and kills, but that's also a lot of deaths. So that's kind of what you can expect with this class. A lot of kills and a decent kill-death ratio, but it's not going to be the class where you go for your chem strikes and your high assault streak gameplays like an AK-12 class. Obviously, this class setup can be modified to suit a playstyle such as those mentioned, but overall, the Honey Badger is most effective in a rushing style, and this is a very, very effective class setup that I will definitely recommend you guys try out. With that being said, this class setup video is concluded, and let's see if we can hit 500 likes on this video. You guys have really been supporting these class setup videos, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy them, so let's see if we can't hit 500 likes. And the USR sniper rifle will be coming next, as I almost have it gold, but go ahead and leave in the comment section below what weapon you would like to see after the USR. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Clicking the button on the left will take you to a hilarious free-for-all reaction video, and clicking the button on the right will take you to the playlist where you can check out more of my weapon guides, comparisons, and class setup videos.
All I really know is I'm on top of the world tonight. No, I never had a night like this. No, I never had a night like this. I ain't never shine bright like this. It's more than beautiful, more than beautiful.